down to take a look at my base that I've been building the heck out of. Finally decided to take some time and do a nice base instead of just checking out worlds. The planet I picked has great weather and I haven't had a storm yet. And we're coming in on my base. Okay. We'll do a quick flyby. Those are going to be my farm there for plants. I haven't got them all done yet. Each one of those columns is going to be its own separate set of plants. Here is my power tower. That's where I collect all my power. And this is just going to be the landing pads. I'm a big fan of lighting, so it's daylight now. Hopefully it'll get dark before I quit. We're on the second tier down. I have had other spaceships landing, NPCs. So there is where you can see the power supply station. And each one of these I have warp set up. Now if you line these with lights, you can't see them from the outside, but you can see the glow. It looks really cool, especially at night. Okay, so this takes me to the bottom. And you can see the glow, see? And that's going to be my refiner bay. I haven't got it done yet. See the glowing neon? Here's this one. I did a lot here. So what I did is I created 2 layers around this building, and I put those little lights in between the layers so that it gives this kind of a glow effect. And I'm planning on doing quite a bit of that. For this whole thing is going to light up like a Christmas tree. And each one of these rooms is going to have a different colored motif with a ball in the center. Yeah, that's it. Big glowing ball. I'm going to have three of these big glowing balls with them. Outside each plant, I planted one single planter to have the type of plant contained in each row. So this is frostwort, gut rot, selenium, and then I'm going to do more over here and keep building if my base complexity doesn't get too high. So you can see the lights. This looks really cool at night. And I'm planning on putting plenty of lights inside here as well. I use stairs for the roofing, if you're wondering. And in here, there's going to be lights everywhere, so it's going to glow when you walk across it, and it's going to be lit up. Really cool. These I'm going to move because they're kind of taking up space in the wrong spot. This is just where I happen to put this, so I kind of just put some lights there because you can't move your base computer. And then here, we don't want that. You know, when you're laying down lights and stuff, sometimes you miss and you're like, oh, where'd that go? And then you'll find it a while later. So each one of these has its own light scheme inside. So at night, this also kind of looks like a Christmas tree. And each floor is the same. Really like a building with glass. Same. And same. It looks really cool at night. And there's no overhang. There's no storms, so I can have holes in my roofs. Okay, here is where you can warp into. So if you warp into my base, you'll come here. And here's how you hook this up. You gotta have one of these at the top there. One of these up top shut the power off. So when power goes to it, And when the motion sensor hits, it turns the power off, which closes the door. So here's the motion sensor. So let's go over here. So if you needed to be opposite, you would just rotate it. And if you need the motion sensor to turn the power on, you would rotate it. Okay, so this is just station to buy stuff. Here's seating. Here's my gun place. Technology. Auto bay. Exo, whatever. This is my robot aquarium. There's my little robots in their aquarium swimming around. Like I said, I'm a big fan of track lighting. Okay, that's it. This took a very long time to do. That's a really quick walkthrough. I'm planning on having also an underwater one, but I found that my underwater extension's only this little, basically a puddle right here. It's not connected to the main ocean, so it kind of limits me. But let's see if it's hooked up. We're not hooked up to power. Okay. So I gotta go make sure we get power. A lot of times when I'm cleaning stuff up, I'll delete wires that I shouldn't be deleting, and then I run out of power. I like to run my wires so you really can't see them, but I don't know, kind of anal. And I definitely like to clean up these ones that just end up middle of nowhere because you miss your spot. Because it counts against your total base pieces. I'm hoping those little lights don't count against total base pieces because I use a lot of them. And even though I have a wire hiding mechanism in place, I like to hide them anyway. Kind of like I'm a junior electrician. Whoa. Now, where did you go? Maybe it'd be better if I go backwards from this. Now, if you're having a hard time locking on wires to delete them, here's a little trick I learned. You go to the actual wire itself. I used to navigate this all the time before I figured out how to do it the quick way. Where are my wires? They're under power. Okay, this will automatically lock on to it. Once you're locked on, hit your button that brings up the delete option and hit it. Okay, that didn't work. Sometimes you gotta get the angle, but if you're shooting at wires across the way, it really helps find them a lot easier. And you can also see where you've got all wires embedded with this turned on, so you can go around and just delete stuff. Okay, so now that bay's turned on. Yeah, here's my underwater fort. I really don't like this red ocean that well, but at night it looks cool. I'm going to put lights all over the place behind each one of these mineral things, so it just looks like everything's glowing in the dark. Alright, well, that's my base. I am out.